Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back to show us some more plunder that I have acquired here recently. Yeah, got a nice little stack of stuff to go through here. Quite a few things from eBay. There's a couple things that I ordered directly from a band. A few things I ordered online from like Barnes & Noble. And a few things that I actually was able to pick up in stores. But playing in the background is Ecocide with Eye of Wicked Sight. If you've not heard this band, definitely check them out. Really solid death metal. But yeah, actually the first thing I'm actually wearing, I got this awesome Nile wristband. And I've been trying to get more of these wristbands, and they're kind of hard to find. Amazon doesn't seem to carry very many of them, and a lot of distros don't seem to have very many of them. I found a couple places, but they either don't have the bands that I want, or their prices are a little So, got this relatively cheap. I actually had to buy this from overseas in England, so, what can you do? But yeah, first couple here, actually the first, I think, 6 came from eBay, different sellers. The first couple are from the same seller, and there was a bit of an issue with this experience. It was the first time I ordered from this seller, and the estimated delivery date came and went, and I gave them a little while just because it's like, sometimes the mail, gets delayed, and there's no fault of the sellers and everything. And then after a while, I was just like, okay, I need to figure out what the hell's going on, see how they ship this in case, maybe it's different than how it was, shown on the, estimated delivery or whatever. And come to find out, one of the CDs that I had ordered from this guy was out of stock, but he has an Amazon store, and he had actually told the Amazon people, instead of making me wait, to go ahead and ship both CDs out to me. Well, they hadn't done it yet, so he had to call them up and basically light a fire under their ass, and within a couple of days, I had my package. So he still gets a positive feedback from me because, he got back with me as soon as I emailed him and took care of it, and he said next time I order from him, he's going to throw in a freebie if I just, bring up that about this whole issue. But anyway, yeah, what I picked up, and I paid with shipping for both of these like $17 total, so it wasn't a huge loss even if I'd have gotten, hadn't gotten the package or whatever. But this is Immortal Souls with Winter Metal. Really cool melodic death metal from, I think it was Finland. And they're listed as like a Christian band per se, but looking at the lyrics, it's mostly about winter and stuff like that. I don't really see too much that would be Christian-y, your typical Christian-y type band, but it's whatever. Now, the next band, 3, yeah, you could definitely say is very Christian-y, and it's a band I've really been getting into lately, and I don't know what it is, but there's something that's making me want to check more and more of this band out. But this is Mortification with Primitive Rhythm Machine, and I absolutely love that cover art. And this band has definitely changed their sound throughout the years. I've just been checking out more and more of their releases. And this one, if you couldn't tell by the title of it, kind of has a more like Sepultura influence. And they were trying to go for that more Sepultura sound on that one. And then next up is Hammer of God. And a lot of their stuff also, it's hard to find the kind of original releases, because some of this stuff got reissued, maybe with different artwork or in a digipack, which I don't really care for, and like all kinds of bonus tracks. I just want the original jewel case release as much as I possibly can. This one, it is so hard to find with the original art that isn't a digipack or a burn-on-demand CDR. And this is their self-titled debut. And this right here is actually the censored artwork, because apparently the original was too, gory and too shocking for the Christian stores that it was sold in, so they had to sell this version. So at least I have an original pressing of some sort. But this right here is a really solid death metal album, in my opinion. And the next one, it's so funny because after I ordered this and I got the package in, and I actually saw the email address from the receipt for PayPal, I was like, wait a minute. I said, this looks like this is Unmatched Brutality. And it turns out I bought something from Unmatched Brutality off of eBay, but it's like, whatever. But this is Cenotaph with Perverse Dehumanized Dysfunctions. Really cool artwork there. Really killer, brutal death metal. Got this super cheap. And I've been seeing this name floating around for a little while. I finally decided to check them out. And I know there's actually quite a few bands with this name. This band, I believe, I want to say it's like a Middle Eastern band. I don't want to say the country because I'll probably get it wrong. But yeah, really solid stuff. I'm definitely going to be checking out some more from them. And the other thing that clued me in, besides when the package came in, is that it was Unmatched Brutalities. They actually sent me a little sampler called Clinical Extractions Volume 1. I just kind of put it in this little slim DVD case. And the last eBay purchase is one that my great friend Bono over at Good Music Promotions told me about, and I never heard a single note before I bought this, and he said this is like one of his most favorite death metal albums of all time, probably his favorite of all time. And I got it for, I want to say with shipping, like $20. And this is authorized with The Source of Dominion. And I gotta say, it is worth all the praise that he gives this album. This is just fucking amazing death metal. This is the only release that they put out. And the weird thing is that this was listed as the Dark Symphonies repress. And it was supposed to have all kinds of bonus tracks. But, you know, the cover art and everything was telling me, okay, this looks like one of the old school presses. And as far as I can tell, everything on this says that this is an OG press of this. So until I can figure out different, that's what I'm going to go with. The next three all came from Rising Nemesis Records over in Germany, which is a really killer, brutal death metal label. And I've only ordered from there like a couple times before this, and I've always gotten quality stuff. And I got a t-shirt this time because they finally got this in stock in my size. I've been wanting this shirt forever. This was actually on my year-end list last year. And this is Analepsy's Atrocities from Beyond artwork shirt. I absolutely love that artwork. Really killer logo as well. On the back, that's their logo across the bottom of it. So really happy about that. And I was also able to finally pick up the split between them and Cranium. I believe it's called the Craniolepsy split. Really, really killer split. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the new Cranium, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what Analepsy has in store for us in the future. And, you know, a lot of the stuff that they carry on Rising Nemesis site, I can kind of get elsewhere, but I usually order from there when I can't get something here in the States, as far as I can tell, and I've looked at every place I normally shop at. So this is one of them, and I probably could have just ordered this from the band themselves, I'm sure, but that didn't cross my mind till later. But this is Cerebral Incubation with Bifurcation of Primordial Slamatures. Again, really sick, brutal death metal. My case just came apart. Okay, there you go. Ah, that's why. I have to replace that. Alright. And then finally got the last Cranius album, which is actually one of the main reasons that I placed an order from there besides the t-shirt. This is Reign of Terror. I've seen Cranius' releases on a lot of other stuff. And yeah, just could never find this release. So finally glad to have that. Next two were ordered directly from the band. I actually already owned this first part, but I wanted to get it signed. And this is Vassivus with Rite of Ascension EP. As you can see, signed by the entire band. As well as their new album, Temple of the Abyss. I know it might sound stupid to rebuy something just to get it signed, but it's like, you know what? It shows this band a little more support because you buy more from them. And of course, it's a great way to get it signed. Ordered this directly from the artist. This is Eternal Valley's latest one, The Falling Light. And I've given this a couple listens so far. Really, really killer black metal. And again, I pre-ordered this and I got it signed. And this is limited to 300 copies. Used a 15% off coupon for this one. Got the new of Mice and Men Defy. And this is a really, really good album. I've spun it a couple times already, and I'm really digging it. Had to order this one off a seller in England from Amazon. This is a Gut Slit with Amphitheater. Really, really killer death metal album. And like I said, for some reason, I could not find this anywhere on my usual haunts. Here, every place I normally order CDs from always had their first one, but they never had that one. Finally picked up The Convalescence. This is Hell. Really killer release. Kind of a deathcore with some kind of little symphonics in there. Also picked up, because I had another coupon, Bring Me the Horizon, Suicide Season. Been getting recommended this one a lot since I've started to really give Bring Me the Horizon another shot. So I finally picked that up. And even though this doesn't have any new material on it, it was cheap, and I thought, I sometimes like to listen to best ofs in the truck and everything. I picked up their 2004 to 2013 Epitaph Greatest Hits. Plus, it kind of gives me a chance to listen to some other stuff that maybe wasn't on any of the albums that I already own until I, get around to buying those releases. Had to get the new Ghost live album, Ceremony and Devotion. Haven't had a chance to spin this yet, which really sucks, but I've seen Ghost live twice, and they put on such an amazing show. Holy shit, sorry about that. Just saw something I didn't expect to see. We're good. Whew. Got this in the used section. This is Primordial with Storm Before Calm. Oh, had something just run across the hallway, scared the living shit out of me. Alright, we're almost there. Picked up Morgul, All Dead here. Really good symphonic black metal. Got this sealed for $6 out of a used section, and was like, you know what, I'm going to give this a shot. It looks kind of cool. Really pleased with it. Also got Municipal Waste, The Art of Partying. Been trying to get me a copy for this for a decent price for a while. Finally got it. For some reason, everywhere online seems to have it like super expensive, and I don't know why. And last but not least, picked up the Faceless in Becoming a Ghost. Got a little slip case there. Listened to it a couple times. It's alright, Not sure if I like it as much as some of their previous ones, but, it's not too bad. So yeah, that is going to do it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.